beneath the churning waves of the North Atlantic, where storms rage and sunlight dares not tread, a silent hunter prowls. This is the realm of the U-boat, the German submarine, a weapon that redefined naval warfare and held the fate of nations in its torpedo tubes. Imagine the scene: a steel behemoth over 200 feet long, gliding through the crushing blackness. See, faint beams of light from within barely illuminate its sleek, menacing form, a ghost in the machine of war. This isn't just a vessel, it's a self-contained world of tension, courage, and calculated dread. Inside this cramped steel tube, a crew of around 50 men lives and breathes the war. The air is thick with the smell of diesel, sweat, and stale coffee. But every sound is magnified: the rhythmic thrum of the engines, the ping of sonar searching for them in the dark, and the creak of the hull as it withstands the immense pressure of the deep. Their mission is simple, yet terrifyingly complex: to sever the vital supply lines that are the lifeblood of the Allied war effort. They are the wolves of the sea, and the vast Atlantic is their hunting ground. The captain, eyes fixed on the periscope, scans the storm-tossed surface. He's looking for the silhouette of a merchant ship, a shadow against the grey, turbulent sky. A single command from him can unleash devastation. In the forward torpedo room, the crew stands ready. The eels, as they call them, are loaded. These are not just weapons. They are 23-foot-long instruments of precise destruction, each one capable of sending thousands of tons of steel and cargo to the ocean floor. The atmosphere is electric with anticipation. Every man knows his role, every movement is practiced, and every breath is held. When a target is spotted, the U-boat becomes a symphony of deadly efficiency. Orders are relayed in hushed, urgent tones. The navigator calculates the intercept course. The engineers manage the dive planes to maintain the perfect depth, and the torpedo mechanics make their final checks. The submarine maneuvers into position, a predator lining up its prey. The outer doors of the torpedo tubes slide open with a dull thud, flooding with seawater. The moment of truth arrives. Fire 1. The boat shudders as compressed air violently expels the torpedo, sending it streaking towards its unsuspecting target. Then comes the longest minute of their lives, the agonizing wait. The crew listens, their ears straining for the sound that will seal their target's fate. A distant, muffled explosion rolls through the water, a shockwave felt in the very bones of the U-boat. It's a sound of victory, but also a sound that announces their presence to the enemy. Escort destroyers, the sheepdogs of the convoys, will now turn into vicious hunters themselves. The roles are instantly reversed. The hunter becomes the hunted. The U-boat dives deep, seeking refuge in the crushing abyss. Above, the destroyers begin their deadly search pattern, dropping depth charges that explode with concussive force, shaking the submarine like a toy. For the crew, it's an ordeal of pure terror. Lights flicker, pipes burst, and the hull groans as if it might implode at any moment. They are trapped, holding their breath, praying the next explosion isn't the one that sends them to their watery graves. This is the other side of U-boat warfare, not the thrill of the hunt, but the sheer claustrophobic fear of survival. These men, far from home, fought a lonely, brutal war in the dark, a conflict of shadows and echoes that forever changed the course of history. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey into the deep. If you found this glimpse into the world of U-boats fascinating, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next historical deep dive. We'll see you in the next video.